So, Jussi, could you tell us a little bit about the background and the starting point for the ecosystem project?
Well, it really started a few years back. We realized that we were not able to operate effectively our online domains. Our technology, our people, skills, and even processes, there are many things that were broken. So we really had to rethink everything.
And what were some of the business drivers for the project?
Well, for us, one of the big things was how can we create a better value for the company? So really help sales to understand what our customers were using, searching for, consuming, so that way they can have more meaningful conversations. The second part was, of course, cost savings. How can we simplify the way we operate and really reduce the time to market? Doing things faster, better, simpler.
So transformation can mean a lot of things, but could you maybe talk a little bit about that, about the scope of the digital ecosystem?
Well, we started, like I said, from a very big mess, almost, if I can use that word. 82 local websites, hundreds of microsites, even extranets on top of that. So that was all operated in 17 languages in different parts of the world by different teams. And that creates, again, a lot of time, cost, maybe even confusion. So we needed to narrow it down.
How do you approach kind of setting out the timeline and kind of the roadmap for something like this?
We decided to do end-to-end, beginning to the release, only in 8 months. And we knew this was ambitious. We knew it would be difficult. But again, being able to show the value to the company fast would then allow us to bring everybody with us. And with that, it's much easier then to continue to run multiple iterations to add new features, components, capabilities for the company.
Could you talk a little bit about how you went about selecting the vendors and partners that you brought in on?
Any project of this size, you need to run a request for price, RFP process. That's exactly what we did. We invited some of the biggest digital agencies and integrators out there, some smaller and mid-size. For us, it was critical to get a small, intelligent, knowledgeable, and committed team. Somebody who would stick with us, but also help us to understand how to do things. What are the technology choices? How do you do integrations?
So could you talk a little bit about the expertise or the knowledge, the experience that Luxus brought to the table?
There are multiple parts of it. So one part was technology. Again, many times many people in our side were doing this the first time. They did not have knowledge of all these latest tools or the full understanding of architectures and integrations. So technical expertise was absolutely critical to be successful. The second part was design. In order for us to make sure that we had the right content in a right information architecture presented in the right way and scalable to different devices was critical. And that's where, again, Luxus' approach with the mobile-first design. That was really the fundamental change, and that's where we were very impressed, the way that the whole design was structured, not just the visual design, but the full information architecture, the way you are able to present information in a meaningful manner, and then you scale it from mobile to larger screens. And that was something that we were really pleased about.
So let's maybe talk about some of the value that did come out of the project. What would you say was the single most important outcome?
For me personally, the biggest part is to finally able to prove the value of marketing, being able to integrate marketing and sales processes together, because with that, we now have a totally different way of approaching things. We get new insights of our customers, their needs, their ways of working, the information they look for. So again, the simplification, saving a lot of cost with the resources, removing legacy technology, saving on the licenses. So there are multiple benefits. Even inspiration, it's important to understand being able to operate in a new, better way really helps people to get excited. All that is working for the benefit of the wider company.